Here's a super fast tutorial on how to do the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg. Okay, first thing you want to do is turn on the power and go through all the portals. First power switch is right here on the left at spawn. Next one, go into Journey into Space. Go to the back wall over here, turn on the switch. Once the power is on, you can power up the portal. Activate this, jump through the portal. Look behind you, you'll see that the first portal is activated. Now go back through Journey in Space and go right. This time we're going to go into the arcade. Flick this switch on the wall. Go ahead and power up the portal right here. Jump through it. If you look behind you, you'll see 2 of the 4 lights are lit up. Third one's going to be in Polar Peak. Follow it to the back right side, up the ramp, come through here, open up this gate. The switch is going to be on the wall. Activate it. Once you activate it, hop back down, turn on the portal, hop through it, and this is going to be 3 out of 4 done. If you look behind you, boom, 3 out of 4 done. Last one's going to be here in the Kepler system. Head through it, head up the stairs over here on the left, hit the power switch, turn around, head back down the stairs, turn on the portal, and boom, you now have all the portals opened, and now you've also unlocked Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch your Kendall 44, which is your starting weapon. You're going to want to use this through the whole Easter egg. Now we need to collect the boombox, the calculator, and the umbrella. This is the first boombox spawn location. Here is the second boombox spawn location, and here is the third boombox spawn location. Now we're going to look for the umbrella. This is the first spawn location for the umbrella. This is the second one over here at Journey into Space on the ground around the corner. And the third location is going to be here at Polar Peak in the souvenir shop on the counter. As you can see, I had it there. For the calculator, there's 3 locations. One of them is going to be in the arcade right here on top of the trash can. Second location is going to be here right in front of the Pack-a-Punch portal on the chair. And the third location is going to be here right in front of the chromosphere trap in the Kepler system. And it's going to be on these benches right here. Once you have all 3 parts, find David Hasselhoff. He's on the map somewhere. There's 3 different DJ booths. He's going to be in one of them. Interact with him and you'll give him the parts. Then when the round changes, you'll see the UFO change a bunch of different colors, and your screen's going to shake and it's going to play a bunch of different chords. Now once it's done that, go back to the Hoff and he's going to give you the Steadicom. Now there's 7 locations of where you can put the Steadicom down to do this. The first location is going to be here in Polar Peak. Second location is going to be right here in between these 2 waterfall things. The third location is going to be right here next to the giant alligator head. Fourth location is going to be right here in front of Polar Peak next to the drain. Fifth location is going to be here where this blood is on the ground in front of this trap. Sixth location is going to be down here in the break room in the middle of the floor. You can see my screen rumbling and it says hold X to place part. That's how you know you're in the right spot. And the 7th and final location is going to be over here by the bumper cars. Now you're only going to need to do 3 out of these 7 locations. This is going to change every round. Once you put the Steadicom down, you're going to have 60 seconds you have to defend it for. You're going to do this 3 times, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, and then 2 minutes. So each time it's going to take longer to defend it. So the first spot was done right here down in the break room. You have to advance the round. Once you advance the round, you can do the next Steadicom location, and it's going to be in one of those 7 spots that I showed you. In my game, the second spot was right here in front of Polar Peak. Again, we're going to defend it for 90 seconds this time, so make sure you load up on grenades, Fate and Fortune cards, power-ups around the map, all kinds of different stuff, and you'll always get a max ammo after you complete it successfully. Third one ended up being over here by the alligator head. Again, use your power-ups. Make sure you Pack-a-Punch your Kendall 44s and get bomb stoppers because you will take explosive damage if you don't have that. It makes this super easy to do, and you've completed that. Once you've done the Steadicom steps, go back and interact with the Hoff. He's going to do his thing. Now we need a wonder weapon to do the boss fight, so let's go ahead and build out the wonder weapon. You're going to collect 3 blue coins and put it in this vending machine right over here. Sorry about the text message. And you're going to see a little toy pop out. Once that toy pops out, pick it up. That's going to be the first part for the wonder weapon. Next, you're going to head over here to the vending machine and you're going to pick up the arcane core. It's going to cost you 300 tickets and you're going to put it on your weapon. Head into the Pack-a-Punch room. Go over here and activate the UFOs. You're going to see them fly out onto the map. Now, for this one in particular, for this wonder weapon, we're going to use the spaceship trap. And you can see here the UFOs flying in kind of like a square formation. What you're going to want to do is go over here, activate this portal, and throw a grenade into it. It's going to spit the grenade back out. Hold right bumper and you'll pick the grenade back up and it'll start cooking. Throw it down onto the ground, let it cook again, and pick it back up. Throw it down on the ground, pick it back up. You're going to keep repeating this and keep running towards the Pack-a-Punch portal. Once you get to the Pack-a-Punch portal, chuck that grenade in there while it's cooking, and you'll see it'll pick up the battery. That's the second part. Last part we need, we're going to round up a bunch of zombies. I think it's 15 of them in total you need, and we're going to run them through this trap over here with the space shuttle. Now, once you've done this correctly, if you pay attention, the UFO will start changing the direction that it orbits around. And you'll see here the UFO is now going through the hallway. All we have to do is get zombie eliminations with our arcane core weapons that are equipped, and you'll see the souls go into the UFO. Once you get enough, it's going to drop you a little orb. Pick those up and you'll see the essence now at the end of your weapons, whichever ones you equip the arcane cores to. Once you've done that, head over to the arcade. You're going to spend 300 tickets to buy these gold teeth. Now, once you buy these gold teeth, you're going to advance to round 11, and you're going to spawn in the brute. Now, when you spawn in the brute, you're going to want to lure him over here to this alligator trap, and you're going to try and just get him to run through it while the trap activates. So you have a little bit of a delay when you run through it before it chomps down on you. So let him get close, run through, and you'll know you've done it right because you'll see him go here and stop it from smashing him, and you'll see the teeth shatter on the alligator. Go ahead and eliminate the brute, and then you're going to use your interact button and put the gold teeth here, and then you're going to shoot this machine in the back with your weapon that has the essence on it, and it's going to open up a little thing here, whatever this is. Hold X with it to interact, and you'll get the crystal out of it. This will give you the third and final item for the wonder weapon. Head over to the little alien cardboard cutout over here, interact with it 3 times, and it'll put all the parts down, and you can now pick up the face melter wonder weapon. Now that we have the wonder weapon, we can go ahead and do the final step before the boss fight. So make sure you're pack-a-punched, have all your perks, everything you want. We're going to interact with Hoff, and he's going to give us some speakers. Now you're going to place these speakers down on the ground around the pack-a-punch portal. So the first one's just going to go right here on this gold helmet. Second one's going to go on this next gold helmet right here, or gold face, whatever you want to call it. Third one's this gold face right here, and the last one's going to be right here in front of Pack-a-Punch. Now, when you activate this, you'll be in the actual boss fight, so make sure you're ready before you do it. And all these speakers are going to have different colors on them, which you'll have to remember the order because we're going to play a game of Simon Says. Now, the alien ship is going to tell you what order to hit the colors in. So if it's like red, green, blue, yellow, you just have to do that with the speakers on the ground. You're going to activate them in that order. When you've done it right, you'll look up at the UFO and it'll flash white lights at you, letting you know that you did the order correctly. If you mess it up, you're going to spawn in a brute and you'll have to start over. So just pay attention to the order that you put them down and pay attention to the colors on them. Write it down, memorize it, whatever you have to do, and make sure you do it in the same order that the UFO presents the colors to you in. Now, once you've done that, a bunch of clowns are going to spawn in after you've done that successfully 3 times. Eliminate the clowns, and now an alien's going to spawn in. Now this is where you're going to want to use your wonder weapon, and you're just going to unload on this alien as much as you can. Make sure you're running around, avoiding the things that he shoots at you, avoiding zombies. Once you've blasted him enough, he's going to fall to his knees. You can run up behind him, and you're going to melee him right here in this fuse pack on his back. You're going to do that to him a second time after you've done it the first time. Again, just unloading on him till he goes to the ground and you smack his back. Now, once you've done that to him twice, the third time, you're just going to unload on him and he's actually just going to get eliminated. You don't even have to worry about smacking him anymore. And you'll know you've done it successfully because it'll make like a little Q sound and you're going to get a whole bunch of XP after you've done it. You'll see right here in the video, I start blasting him, bam, 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 boom, boom, plus 1000 XP. And then a nuke will go off. Now, all that's going to be left is the UFO ship here. So we're going to run to the front of Pack-a-Punch. You're going to grab these fuses and you're going to go into Pack-a-Punch. You're going to install the fuses into the Pack-a-Punch machine. This will now allow you to double pack your wonder weapon. And once you double pack your wonder weapon, head out and you're going to shoot these rings, this big ring right here outside under the spaceland sign, and you're going to turn these from blue to orange. Now, before you shoot the last one, you want to wait until this UFO is hovering above the little planet thing here with the antenna on it. Sometimes the UFO goes over there, so you're just going to want to wait till it comes a little bit closer to you. Eventually, it'll work its way over there. Once you see it's flying over it, go ahead and shoot that last one. It's going to activate this big mega ray. Then it's going to activate the little planet antenna, and it's going to blast right through the UFO. The UFO will crash into the mountain, a nuke will go off, and then that's it. You have completed the Easter egg. The last thing you'll need to do is grab the soul key right here in front of Pack-a-Punch. See you in the next one.